Welcome to today's Shaman Short. Great tips, inspiration, and ways to live a more authentic and shamanic life. Join Dakota Walker from Gaia Wisdom School as she treks across the globe, bringing you these bite-sized pieces of wisdom for you to deepen your path back home to your soul. And now, from somewhere in the world, here's Dakota.
Hey everybody, so here I am again. This time I'm driving the Avenue of the Giants down here at Humboldt State Park, Redwoods State Park in California. And these guys are magnificent. The camera will never ever do justice for what this looks like. It's just phenomenal. The size of the trees is just, if you have not ever been here, it's really quite something spectacular. So if you, in your lifetime, have a chance to come and commune with these beautiful giants, then do. One of the things that I learned about these trees, the redwoods and the sequoias, which is very interesting, is that they are fire, insect, and something else resistant. So their bark, you cannot burn the bark. And a lot of times there will be fires that go through these woods. In fact, I'm looking at a tree right now that's charred, but for the most part, the thickness of the bark is about a foot, and it has this resin in it that keeps it from going up in flames, so it's fire retardant. And insects virtually cannot penetrate this bark. So they're very protective. They protect their core very, very well. And, and as evidence, some of these trees are, up to 1,000 years old. I'm going to take the camera over here and show you behind me this magnificent tree. I am like really just the size of just at the root, and it goes up forever. So some of these trees are about 50 to 60 feet in diameter, and they can go anywhere from 150 to 268 feet high. Here's one that the bark actually was burned, and here you can actually see the little bit anyway. You can kind of see the thickness of that bark that once was. So, as I go through these shaman shorts and as I go through these travels, I really try to bring the message of what I'm seeing and experiencing into something that can be applicable to our lives. And one of the things that these trees remind me of is the remarkable ability that they have of protecting themselves. And what I see in the work that I do with the people that I work with is that so often that's the very thing that is the most difficult, is learning how to protect ourselves, how to protect our energy, how to not get zapped when we're out in crowds and working with people and so on and so forth. And so, there's a lot of different things that you can do. I love these burls, they call them. They're actually pretty popular around here. There are some things that you can do that help you to really protect your energy, and one is you can do visualization. You can visualize yourself in a bubble. You can do shaman mantras, which is blowing affirmations, very specific affirmations into the palms of your hands. You can, I like this one, you can think of yourself as spraying Teflon all over you. I had a friend in Arizona who used to do that before she went to her in-laws' house. And then you've got, prayer is a very strong protector. There's different herbs you can use. You can use juniper or sage or lavender even, tea tree oil. These different herbs and medicinals, plant medicines that are specifically for protecting your energy are really good. And intention is a huge thing. Really being mindful of where you start and end, and where somebody else's energy starts and begins. A lot of times we aren't even aware that we're being hit by somebody else's energy until it's too late. And so you really got to know who you are, at the core of who you are, and also really being present. If you're kind of absorbed in the past or in the future, then you're not going to be able to be aware of your immediate surroundings. So these are some of the ways that you can protect yourself. You can always also ask your guides for help, and have them kind of step in and be that army around you. Just imagine them being a really integral part of your immediate surrounding. About usually, like, I kind of envision mine about 8 feet out, and they've got this buffer around me. They're like my bodyguards. Also, eating clean is really, we don't give enough weight to how important it is to have a clean vessel. Drinking a lot of water, eating clean foods, getting yourself out into nature where you can really absorb the energy of nature is really super important. And so all of these things combined, and you can actually take these out and divide them out into the directions of the medicine wheel, and each direction has its own set of tools that you can use for protection and for boundaries and for keeping that energy intact, so that you are fire resistant, insect resistant, and you can grow tall and wide and strong and be resilient. And that's and it's just a sheer beauty when you see somebody who can stand in their power and yet also be compassionate and empathic and have that connection with people. There's a very fine line between walling yourself off completely from people and yet still being able to maintain that connection to people and be protective of your own energy. So I hope that helps you guys. I've got listed down below, there's a meditation, it's actually a video of taking you through shaman mantras for about a half hour. And there's two things that this does. One, it really superly protects you, and two, it puts you into an altered state so that you can kind of be open to bringing in some of that really great energy from your guides and working in that journey realm to gain some clarity or to gain some protection or whatever it is that you need. So check that out, and I'll see you in the next Shaman Short. Bye, guys.
You've reached the end of another episode of the Shaman Shorts. Connect with us at dakotaearthcloud.com. Don't forget to sign up to our newsletter to receive our free materials. See you at the next episode.